Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Sumedha Pandey, pursuing MBA at SB Patil Institute of Management, Pune. Today I'll try to explain one of the most important topic of economics, that is economies of scale. Rightly said by Henry Ford that there is one rule for industrialists, that is to make best quality products possible at lowest cost possible by paying highest labor possible. So let's see how the quote rightly fits the concept. If I try to break down the term economies of scale, we get economies, which has come from the word economy, right? So economy here literally in literal sense means cutting down the cost, or if I put it in another way, that is saving on cost of production by producing in bulk or in higher amount. So the proportionate saving in cost gained by increase in level of production. Now let's simplify the statement with the help of an example. So with fixed cost, firstly I produce 5 lakh units with the cost of 5 rupees per unit, and then I increase within the same cost I increase my production up to 7 lakh units, but this time I cut down the cost to 3 rupees per unit, and still the profit I will gain from the production of 7 lakh units will be higher than the profit I earn from the production of 5 lakh units. Now why this happens? Fixed cost is by default fixed, so the same amount of cost is spread over the larger amount of units or the goods produced. Then even if we cut down the cost per unit, our profit will increase. So that's the basic concept of economies of scale. Now let's move towards the types of economies of scale. There are two types of economies of scale, internal and external. Internal economies simply means the decision taken by the company for its own to make profit efficiently. The internal economies has some kinds, which are first, technical kind. It means installing a kind of machine which helps to produce in bulk but in minimum time. Second one is purchasing kind. In this kind, the decision like giving discounts on the product is included. For example, with one set of 100 disposable plates or something, customer will get a set of 100 spoons free. So we give them discount side by side. Or managerial kind. Third one is a managerial kind. Hiring a skilled and quality employee who can manage the whole production process. For example, continuing the disposal thing example, a small firm will hire a candidate who can manage the machines from production to packaging. Fourth one is risk-bearing kind. This means spreading the risk out across multiple investors. For example, in a firm to establish a particular project which costs 1 CR approx, the company will find 10 investors with 10 lakh rupees investment per head, rather than a single investor, to decrease the risk and tension. And our next one is financial kind. This includes taking the financial decisions cleverly. For example, finding the investors with great creditworthiness and favorable interest rates, so that it will help the company as well and the investors as well. So next one is the marketing kind. More advertising power across a large market. For example, accepting and utilizing the efficient but powerful marketing ways to a larger market so that our product can reach to each and every customer. Now let's move towards the external economies of scale. Sometimes it happens that decisions are not to be taken, or we say that the control is not in the hand of the company, that because of the factors or the situations occurring outside the company, or that we call the external factors, some news or changes affects the entire industry. then it is called as an external economy of scale. For example, to produce camphor, alpha pinene is used as raw material. If the rate of that substance is decreased by the government, it will definitely it is definitely going to affect the rate of camphor for entire camphor manufacturing industry. So now let's see, why do we need to study economies of scale? Firstly, it provides competitive advantage to the industry. Next is that it increases profits. It gives financial security and increases productivity and production strength. So that's all for my today's topic and today's video as well. See you in the next video. Thank you so much.